Hello, welcome back to my channel. Here we have another video. So this one is slightly different than the rest. So usually I review laptops and phones, but this is my first time reviewing a tablet or iPad, whatever you want to call it. So this is the Tab S8 and it is a flagship tablet from Samsung, okay? So this tablet comes with the S Pen in box, okay? So this is the pen it comes with, right? And this is the tablet itself. So it has a very beautiful design, and over here it also has a glass area where the pen magnetically mounts to and where the pen will also be charging. That's the docking station for the pen. And over here we can see the antenna lines on the tablet, right? And these are on both ends. And so what it basically does is it allows the tablet to have really great signal and strength while it having really great build quality with a really nice aluminum design. So moving on to next part, right? Is this tablet fast? Is it snappy? So what are we working with here? We have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor. So as you may recall, a previous video I did with it for the S22 Ultra, it also has the same processor as this tablet, right? So with the same points I said, this is going to be a very snappy, smooth experience, right? You're not going to be experiencing any lag, and it comes with a 120 hertz screen, so it's going to be really snappy. It's going to give you really nice fluid animations. But however, with this model though, because this is not the Plus or Ultra, you are not going to be getting that OLED panel. You're going to be getting the LCD one. But honestly, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter too much because this screen, again, this is a Samsung screen, so this has really punchy colors even for LCD. So it's not going to bother you too much. Yeah, sure, you're going to notice it a lot time to time, but for most people, majority of people, you guys will not notice it. So this over here is the S Pen, where it's very fluid, very nice experience to write with. And then if I just open up my notes right here, right, if I make a new notes, then right, it's very fast response times, very fast. So it does everything really quickly, and I'd say it's a really nice experience to type on. And it even has this one little sound effect it makes to make it sound like paper as well, and I think that's pretty sweet. It's a really nice add-on to have. Right, so now moving on. The specs, like I was saying, it has a really big battery actually. So it has an 8,000 mAh battery, which is easily going to last you throughout the day, okay? So if you're using it for notes, if you're using it for any schoolwork, this thing is gonna last you easily throughout the entire day. 8,000 mAh battery, that's a very big battery, right? Phones, you might see 5,000, 6,000 at tops, right? So this is a very killer, big battery. And believe me when I say this, I've been using this tablet for the past few hours, and it's only dropped 4%. So it's at 96 now from being 100. And while me doing like light note taking, maybe just trying out the camera and stuff like that. So actually, now that I'm talking about cameras, moving on to cameras, what do you get? So over here you get a wide, you get a 0.5, and then you get a normal main shooter. So both cameras, again, this is a tablet, this is not a flagship phone, this is a flagship tablet, so it's not going to have the worst camera, but it's not going to have the best camera. The camera is very decent, so I'd say the camera is good for things like scanning documents, right? Things like scanning notes, uploading them to maybe a software to upload for school, notes like that, maybe maybe attending Zoom calls. And then you have this front camera here, which again I would say is excellent for attending any calls, any like WhatsApp call, any Zoom call, or let's just say you're trying to attend school, right? And you know, paired with the camera, then there's the speakers, right? So this device has four AKG tuned speakers. So this is tuned by Samsung's AKG, and I think they have a partnership with them, and they tune speakers very nicely, and you get a really nice profile with them. You get nice punchy deeps, and you get nice crispy, crystal clear audio, even with those nice deeps you get there. So by any means, actually, if you consider the excellent speakers and the excellent screen with the 120 hertz and the nice punchy LCD, this tablet will give you a really nice experience with YouTube or like any media playback. Let's say you're watching some movie or some sort, right? And you want to just sit down somewhere, you want to pull out your tablet, this is the one that's going to give you a really nice experience with that. So this tablet, excellent for working, excellent for note taking, excellent for making like drawings, right? This is excellent for artists, this is excellent for students. You can make notes very easily, upload them to Samsung Cloud, OneDrive, whatever you want. And then on top of that, right, you don't even have to spend the extra dollar on the S Pen. So you get all these features, right? And you get them in this nice medium-ish size tablet. I don't know what size this is exactly. I would say is maybe I'd estimate this to be 12 inches, but I don't know exactly off the top of my head. I didn't check that too thoroughly, but this is a pretty medium-sized tablet. Has really nice build quality, little to no flex at all, right? When I try to bend it, there's really not too much flex. So even if you were to, let's say, put it in your backpack and then maybe you accidentally throw your backpack somewhere or like lay down on your backpack, this tablet is going to be able to take that hit. It's a pretty durable tablet. And then moving on. So the best thing about it, right? Actually, let me grab my keyboard over there. So this tablet, you can actually pair it with a keyboard in case. So I don't have the official Samsung keyboard, but if you do, you have a keyboard right here. And then basically what you're going to do is you're just going to put your thing in there, and if you pair your Bluetooth keyboard, basically Samsung would have one thing. There's a software called Dex, and this is what I really like about Samsung flagship series. Even with their phones, they have this one thing called Dex. Basically, you plug your tablet or monitor somewhere, your tablet or a phone somewhere into a monitor, and basically what it's going to do is it's going to pull out a whole software suite called Dex. And Dex looks really similar to Windows, right? And basically what it does is it basically takes your Android device, like your tablet for say, and basically turns it into a whole computer. It's going to look like Windows, it's going to behave like Windows. You have multi-drag options. Of course, it's not going to have like the versatility of Windows, but it's still going to be a very solid experience. So in my opinion, if you're on a budget and if you don't want to buy a separate laptop, and this is the device we want to do it all with, you could 100% use this as a laptop as well. So considering you have a keyboard and mouse, right, and you have the tablet and you have Dex mode available, boom, there you go. You basically got a tablet laptop hybrid, which can literally do it all. Like, you would not have a problem with most apps. Of course, there's some apps that only run natively on computer. You're gonna obviously not be able to run them, but for the most part, this is gonna be covering a lot of your needs. So moving on, what is my opinion on this, right? This is a 2-3-year-old device from Samsung, right? The newest one is the Tab S9. So why should you still go for this? So actually, because the Tab S9 is out, right, you are going to be able to get this for a relatively good price. So I think for a Tab S9, you could grab one for $600 Canadian off of maybe a Best Buy Marketplace or Facebook Marketplace, or maybe you could just buy a brand new for $800 or $900. But at that point, I would just say a few more dollars and just go for the newer Tab S9. But other than that, for the price, it's a really amazing tablet. You can always go for the Ultra or the Plus, but if you're on a like shorter budget, you can definitely go for this device. I think it's a very beautiful device. It's very snappy. It performs really well. It comes with actually 4 years of software updates, just like the S22 Ultra I previously mentioned in the previous video. So it comes with Android 12, but currently it's at Android 14, and this will get you to Android 16. So you will be enjoying a lot of nice features with Android 16, a lot of new AI features. So considering all that, would I recommend this? So I'm just going to come back to this again once more. I would 100% recommend this device. You're on a smaller budget, you don't have the most lavish of budgets, you don't want to drop $1,000, $2,000 on a brand new tablet. This is a tablet you can go for. This is the one you can rely on, and it won't let you down. Not in terms of battery, not in terms of speed, not in terms of quality, not in terms of media experience or anything like that. And best part about it, you can even game on the side a little. Right? This can easily handle your heavy games. It has the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor. So games, no problem for it at all. Anything like that, no problem for it. Multitasking, no problem at all. So I think this is a tablet to go for if you're on a smaller, not the most extravagant or lavish budget. So thank you for watching, and if you guys enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a sub and maybe like and leave a comment, and yeah. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.